Teaching the conventional way just isn't gonna get it done.
Why we in the ring?
What's the square root of 81?
What?
What's the square root of 81?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not 100% certain, but I could have sworn we got rid of the whole corporal punishment thing.
You're the best salesman I've ever seen. I can see you being a stockbroker like me.
Can't you give me a job?
I wish I could. My bosses won't let me hire a dropout.
Look at Mark Zuckerberg.
He dropped out of Harvard. You dropped out of Piedmont High.
Taking the #1 spot this week is Tiffany Haddish and Kevin Hart in Night School, bringing in an estimated $28 million in its first week out. That's the best box office debut this year for a film that strictly classifies as a comedy.
I'm fully planning on having sex tonight.
Wherever the night takes us.
The night's gonna take us there.
Wherever the wind sails our ships.
Your ship is going into my harbor.
Beating out films like Blockers, Tag, and Game Night.
And that is why Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants is pure pornography.
Oh, God, I wish I finished college.
Notably, this list does not include crossover comedy films like Deadpool 2 or Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, both of which had larger debuts than Night School. This is Tiffany Haddish's first leading role on the silver screen since Girls Trip, and it features the same producer and director as that breakout film. Because we all know that old saying, if it ain't broke, see if you can make another $100 million off of it. That said, most analysts aren't expecting Night School to catch Girls Trip at the box office. Reason being, it's not nearly as good of a film. Night School carries a 30% on the tomato meter. And with that, on to #2.
The creature I had only heard existed in legend. A mythical monster straight out of your worst nightmares, with wild eyes and a hideous face and feet that were amazingly, freakishly small!
Taking the #2 spot this weekend is Smallfoot, bringing in an estimated $23 million in its silver screen debut. That's about what analysts expected from this animated ensemble cast film. Smallfoot carries an impressive cast of voice actors, and with it, a sizable production budget. Booking the likes of Channing Tatum, Zendaya, James Corden, Yara Shahidi, and of course,
LeBron James
ain't cheap. Smallfoot cost the folks at Warner Brothers about $80 million to produce. But all hope isn't lost. Smallfoot carries a 68% on the tomato meter and is playing pretty well overseas. The worldwide box office total comes out to $38.6 million. Taking the third and final spot this weekend is The House with a Clock in Its Walls, bringing in an estimated $12.5 million in its second week out. As for next week, Venom gets a proper introduction, and we all forget that Spider-Man 3 fiasco ever happened.
What the hell are you?